Yeah, hi. Can I have Professor Jonas' office, please? Yeah, it's me again. Okay. So, you don't have any idea when he'll be back? He didn't leave a contact number. Stomberg? Who's Stomberg? Yeah, no, no, that's okay. No, thanks. I guess just put another message on the stack for me, please. Thanks. Hi, can I have the Batesville, Mississippi Hall of Records, please?
Dylan. Hello.
He doesn't like you. You're making him very, very angry.
Who's angry?
You know who.
No. Who?
Come on, Dylan. Just do it.
Yeah, do it. Just a stupid bird. Oh. Such a fucking pussy.
I'm a flawed man. I know that. And I'm working real hard to be better. You know, the one flaw I've never had is infidelity. I've loved you, and only you. I've never touched anyone else, and I never will. Baby, hey. This is right. It's me. We're gonna get through this. And we're gonna get back to the way we were before. You and me. Courtney and Clint. But we have to start somewhere, baby. I need you so bad. Stay here.
Four, 0, 7, 9, 6, 2, 7, 7, 8, 6, 2.
Action.
I really work very, very hard at getting the team that originated the movie back. We did that with James DeMonaco on The Purge. We did it with James and Lee on Insidious. And I really wanted Scott Derrickson and Cargill back. And initially, Scott was going to write and direct the second movie, and then he got committed to other things. But Scott was very involved in choosing Kieran, our director. He actually found Kieran's movie and loved it, and I saw it, and we all really got behind him.
I bizarrely got the offer to do this through Twitter. I followed the previous director of the first film, Scott Derrickson, and he tweeted about my first movie, Citadel, and I replied to his tweet and just said, thanks. So then he followed me and started asking me a lot of questions about Citadel, and then said, you know, look, I've been looking for a director for Sinister 2, you'd be perfect.
I just felt that Kieran had an aesthetic sensibility that fit this movie. He's very confident as a director. He's worked in low budget, he's worked with kids. But most of all, in talking to him, I felt like he really understood the movie that Cargill and I had written.
Half of my brain was worried that, well, this is a sequel, it's just gonna be the exact same thing again. But I was so sort of pleasantly surprised with how this was sort of giving you an insight into the first movie from a completely different angle.
So here it is. How were they killed, do you know?
Unfortunately, I do.
Tell me.
Trust me. You don't want to know.
James Ransone, who's a friend of mine now and a great actor, getting to see him return to the character is obviously great.
I think it was important to have a link with movie one, you know? And obviously they can't bring Ethan Hawke back. He's dead.
They painted themselves into a corner. They weren't like, he's so awesome, we have to bring him back. They were like, the only person that survives carried this forward. It just happened to be me.
He's incredibly funny. That's an endearing part of his character, and I think that's why audiences love So-and-So, is the fact that he's freaked out doing this stuff.
For people to be scared, they have to invest in the characters. They have to invest in the story, and you have to give them a reason.
I was told that the listing is still available. It doesn't matter. It doesn't give your right to be out here. You're trespassing and you know it.
I read the script and I thought that the script was really good. But what got me, I think, was meeting Kieran. I just felt comfortable, so I just did it.
She's a really interesting pick for this movie because, like, what's on the page and how she's playing is Shannon is a mother of 2 boys, like, in real life. And so she's constantly trying to ground that in the reality of the scene.
Shannon blew everyone away. It's really hard to sell the believability in a scary movie because all these things are happening that aren't real. She does a terrific job doing that.
It's over. We can never come back.
One of the reasons Scott chose me for the job was I sort of cut my teeth working with kids on Citadel and in short films I'd made before that. My overall vision was to lay out a story that felt real. So I wanted to get the best kids.
I won't watch any more movies. I don't want to be like you.
Dylan and Zach are played by Robert and Dart Sloan, who are real-life twins.
I like working together because then we can help each other with one thing that we're struggling with. We like scary stuff, but scary movies are not really our thing. Yeah.
They're extraordinary little actors, you know? We have this joke that I call them the one-take wonders.
I'm better than you! You hear me, Robert? Say it!
The thing that I saw straight away with them was that they felt real.
Why'd you have to pick him?
Because you're not good enough to be one of us.
Well, I never anticipated ever being in a scary movie. This is actually a great experience.
You shouldn't be watching this. Turn it off, Milo. Let's get out of here.
I do not watch scary movies, but it's the difference when you're in one and watching one, because when you're in one, you see how it's made, and it's actually a lot of fun because you get to be, like, scary.
Are you having the dreams?
We all have the dreams.
The movies make the dreams go away.
Well, Emma's one of the 5 ghost kids. I say ghost kids loosely because, well, she has no soul.
They're incredibly dark, but they've been great.
Hi, Emma. Are you having the dreams? We all had the dreams. The movies make the dreams go away.
Sinister 2 uniquely offers a great new set of kill films. which came out of Scott and Cargill's twisted minds.
I think the kill films are the scariest part for me because the real world will always be way scarier than anything fictitious.
Those are still scary to me. Like whenever I've seen sections of those movies online or whatever, I do have that feeling like, pretty creepy.
The 16mm films, a lot of people talk about those movies. They're these series of terrible incidents. They're very grounded and very, very dark.
It's that car crash, sort of, that idea that, when something tragic happens on an epic scale, we don't want to look, but we want to look.
This one's mine. I made it.
Milo's kill film was the church kill. This was where Milo lived with his 3 sisters and his parents. His kill film was my favorite kill film. For the shot where the rat comes out, Dave Snyder built this kind of torso, this stomach area. We had our rat, and we basically wanted him to poke his head through this foam opening, and then in post we added some blood coming out. And it's like, on the day when we were shooting it, everyone on set was kind of going as he came out, and you're like, you have no idea how this is going to look when it's crazy. That's not the reaction we're going to get.
I'm gonna make the best one yet.
Zach's big moment comes into the cornfields, and we see how Zach is manipulated and seduced by Bagul.
We're having one of the kids light up his family. We've got a stunt double doubling his father on a cross, and he lights him up on fire.
He's doing a full burn, so we have to put him in air, so he has a little buddy air system that he's got to breathe. So there's a timing from when he starts prepping to when we get him into our spot where we need to light him up.
It's basically the step-by-step process. You got to have the clothes that go on, the jelly clothes that are all iced for 24 hours. Basically, they try to keep the flames away from my face.
It's all about actually who's laying the fuel on him, and that controls the fire, and we could keep the fire away from the face.
He was lit for a good 17 seconds.
There are references to Bagul across all cultures.
Bagul is a very evil character.
Some cultures believe it fed off of the corruption of innocence.
He has a particular relationship with children.
It's the kids. He gets the kids.
Part of Bagul's power is that he's steeped in mystery.
When we first got involved with this, there was not a lot of reference material from the original movie. We have an incredible artist named Rob Hinderstein that has come in to help recreate this thing. He took painstaking detail to try to accurately recreate it.
I am in charge of the application work for Bagul. The actor who plays Bagul, his name is Nick King. He was Bagul in the first one. He is a stuntman as well as an actor.
My dad was a stunt coordinator on the first one. Me and my brother went auditioned, and Scott Derrickson just happened to like my body structure and everything, and that was it.
As a makeup artist, you hope that the stuff that you've done is showcased as much as possible.
They'll paint my neck, and then they'll paint my hands and everything, and then the mask, then my costume. It was 3 hours on to put the makeup on, and then an hour and a half to take it off. It's worth it.
The first time I saw him, I was completely and utterly scared.
Nick's great. He's very young, and he's very much into this and into his role as Bagul, and so much so that he's actually put Bagul on his license plate.
People love it.
I wanted to pay homage to the first movie. My overall vision was to basically sort of lay out a story that felt real, so if I got real performances and it felt real, it would just heighten everything else. It would heighten the terror, it would heighten the scares, heighten the drama. It was incredibly exciting shooting this film.
It's fresh and it's original. It's got a point of view that you haven't seen before.
It's much darker and true to its title, more sinister, but I'm happy with the result.
announcing the commencement of the annual purge.
You can't go out there. This won't bring your son back.
For 12 hours.
Oh my God.
All crime, including murder, will be legal.
Stick to the plan.
Thank you.
Follow me.
We're stuck outside of Persia.
You don't stop. You run for your life.
People like us don't survive tonight.
They're coming.
We have to go now.
Just remember all the good the purge does.